Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. And today is a day that's ruled by the second chakra and guided by elegance. And the galactic signature of today is the yellow spectral star energy. And so this yellow star tribe is all about beautification, elegance, and art. And we are being invited today to make our life a living work of art, to understand and to honor the fact that everything we do is art, and to really embrace that and look at the ways that we can make our lives more beautiful, the lives of others more beautiful, the collective dream more beautiful. And yes, as we have these Earth Day energies, the earth more beautiful as well. Not that she necessarily needs to be made more beautiful, because she is amazing. But what ways can we add to her? What ways can we go and pick up trash? Can we plant something beautiful, right? We can assist her in the expression of her beauty. And Earth Day is officially tomorrow, but we're in this sort of Earth Day portal, to use some of the terms we use on here, or these Earth Day energies is people started celebrating yesterday on the 20th. And it's really interesting, right? We have the 2-0, the 2-1, and the 2-2 as the days that people are celebrating Earth Day. So I think that's really fun, just for anyone who's been following the progression of the binary code and the ones, the twos, and the zeros, the resetting of the matrix that we've been experiencing, that we started experiencing last year. So yeah, it's beautiful that the Earth Day is happening on these days, which of course it always does, I'm pretty sure, but still, just noticing it and appreciating it. And that's what we're being asked to do today, to notice and appreciate the beauty all around us and add to that in any way that we can. This is a day that's very much about being in harmony, living in harmony with ourselves, living in harmony with the earth, with other people, developing that equilibrium and that harmony and that harmonious approach to living and to life. And really dissolving and releasing anything that is preventing us from achieving that harmony. Where is there disharmony present, and how can we liberate ourselves from that with this spectral tone today? The affirmation for today is: I dissolve in order to beautify, releasing art. I seal the store of elegance with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power doubled. And I want to look and see if there is anything else. Yeah, the yellow star. Yellow star is the way shower, the star seed, a messenger declaring art as creator's omnipresent gift. And so where can we radiate the beauty of our divine essence into the world, right? How can we express that divine beauty? Right. The star seeds are here to assist the planet in awakening, to assist her in ascending and transforming. And we do that is an art, right? We do that through all the different ways that we shine our unique light. And just shining our light is enough. We don't need to do anything else. So allow that to be your art today. All right, let's see. And I apologize, I'm a little bit groggy this morning, so we're trying to pull it together and make sense here. For the astrology today, we have the moon still in Leo. So this is a dynamic, creative, expressive energy, which is really going to assist us and facilitate us in this process of creating that art today. We also have the moon in an opposition, or moving into opposition as the day goes along, with Jupiter. And so just keeping this in mind here, we may be feeling a bit extravagant today. And so we want to just be aware of the ways that we are expressing that extravagance, and that we're remaining in harmony, right? And that we're not creating any disharmony in any aspect of our lives as we sort of feel that desire to maybe go out and spoil ourselves extravagantly, to indulge in the things that make us feel good, perhaps a little bit extravagantly. Like we want to enjoy that, because we do want to indulge, we do want to spoil ourselves, but we want to ensure that we're doing it in a way that's not going to I don't even want to say harm us, but in a way that's not going to have consequences that we perhaps don't want to deal with later down the road. Like we want to keep our wits about us a little bit, but we do want to indulge in this energy in the highest vibrational sense of the word. Let's see here. Anything else? We still have this lineup going on as Venus moves within a few degrees of Uranus. And we also have, so we got the Sun, we got Mercury, we got Venus, we got Uranus. All what we talked about yesterday, a lot of those energies still present today as far as the astrology goes. And we are still feeling that trine, that lucky trine between Jupiter and Mars, which is further buoying us right towards this energy of expressing and indulging and perhaps risk taking, which is good, right? Because that's an energy that at some points a lot of us, like, we're being given that nudge to take those healthy risks. And so we just want to make sure that those are healthy risks that we're taking today. And we just, like we said, with this Uranus energy coming in, we want to keep our wits about us because the energies could go any which way. All right, let's get into the reading here. We're going to pull some Osho Zen cards. Let's get into the reading. Clear. So I can stop trying to make too much sense and just go into the cards and what they're trying to say, because it is a little bit of a struggle this morning. All right. What guidance do we have for this beautiful, glorious 21st of April? And it's interesting, I wanted to say 21st of May there. As we move into Taurus season, which can also be a rather indulgent season, but Taurus knows how to indulge in the ways that are also practical, right? So there's a balance there, or at least highest vibration of Taurus does. All right, we have completion as the first card out. All right, what is being completed? Let's get some more energy on this. This is like completing, right? It's like the final piece to the puzzle coming in here. So this is like a positive, a really positive, well, all completions are positive, but this is like that satisfaction of knowing, it's like getting that final piece that you needed, that final answer, that that final piece of information and understanding that you were lacking in a situation or in any area of your life, in anything that you were wanting to move forward, in anything that you've been working on. We're receiving that final piece. And for some people, that final piece is trust, interestingly enough. And then we also have experiencing coming out here. So this is also about trusting your experiences. Spirit really wants you to trust the experiences that you're having right now. And allow yourself, this is once again, like we said, this energy of taking those healthy risks, right? Allow yourself to take those risks that you're guided to take in order to gain the experiences that are wanting to reach you right now. This is, and I know I'm jumping around here a little bit. So we had this completion, this final piece of the puzzle, which for some people was trust. And that's what it is. Like the final, or that's what the final piece needs to be, is trust. It's like we've created this, whatever it is that we've created, right? We've created something beautiful. But in order for it to fully manifest and come into fruition and form, we need that final piece. We need that trust that it's going to work out. We need that trust in the universe. And there is the entire process of what it was that you were creating has given you the experience that was necessary in order for whatever is meant to manifest from this undertaking next. Then we have morality coming out. This card is always interesting to me. Mind and laziness. All right. Yeah, and so I feel like this is that energy of almost like one of the pitfalls, and this is why the trust piece is so important, right? One of the pitfalls that we've had is just like our minds going crazy, just really spending too much time in the mental space. And this laziness feels almost like procrastination to me. It's sort of like we've put things off and we've avoided doing things because we've allowed our minds to sort of take too much. Like we've come out of this energy of trust and allowed our minds to take over. And like you can see from the imagery in this picture what happens when we do that, right? And it's also like us questioning. There's this period right now where we're all being asked, or really needing to weigh like what is true and what is right. And we're being asked to determine that through our own experience, not to determine that through like what other people tell us, right? There's a lot of people out there right now that will tell you what is the right thing to do, right? What is the moral thing to do? What is the responsible thing to do? But it's like we all have to weigh that out for ourselves. And so I feel like that's, there's just been a lot of energies with that going on right now. And I feel as though, this energy of getting trapped in sort of getting tied up in other people's sense of morality and other people's sense. It's like we've fallen out of, some of us, we're falling in and out of this process of being able to trust ourselves, because we start thinking, well, maybe they are right. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe my own experience and the trust that I have in that experience isn't enough. And so there's some questioning going on right now. And there's really what it comes down to is any choices, any decisions that we're wanting to make, we have to make those based on our own inner knowing. We can absolutely operate from our own personal sense of morals and values. And that is really what we're being called to do, is to discern those from ourselves. Let's get a little more energy here. We have projections and we have participation coming up. So we got a 7 and a 4. Yeah, so a lot of this is a lot of what's in our mind space right now is it's just projections from other people, projections of our own questioning and I'm really struggling today, you guys. Let's get a couple more cards on this to clear me up here. It's not ours, basically. They're projections from other people that we're allowing to pull us into this confused mental space, right? This participation energy can be a really beautiful energy, but it can also be, when we're looking at the collective energy, it's like, how much are you participating, right? Then we have fighting coming up. How much are you participating in the projections of others? And where can you pull yourself out of that energy? Where is that energy almost immobilizing you and keeping you in this space of not being able to move forward? With the laziness, that's also the indulgence energy that we were talking about. That's why we said sometimes a little bit of indulgence is good. It's healthy for us, but we don't want to lapse into that energy of laziness. Yeah, so where are you participating in other people's projections, and where can you pull yourself out of that energy, right? We are feeling the burden of that, I think, right now. There's a lot of things that the collective energy is trying to impose upon us, right? A lot of belief systems, a lot of values and moral systems that a lot of them don't even realize were imposed upon them in the first place. They're not even their own. A lot of people haven't learned how to really go within because they're too distracted by what's going on without, by what they're being told. And so it's kind of a heavy burden that we carry, that we feel like we carry sometimes, right? To be the ones who see and understand truth and not have that truth seen and understood by the mass consciousness, right? Like, it can feel like an incredible burden sometimes. Then we have the Lovers. We have tuning in, ordinariness, and celebration. And so, like, this is being guided. You're being guided to celebrate. First of all, they want you to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Every moment can be an extraordinary, right? That's how we create art. That's how we make life a living art. By turning the ordinary into the extraordinary in all areas of our life. We have the power to do that, right? And what I'm feeling here with the Lovers coming out and turning in, this is also that energy of this sacred union that many of us are beginning to experience within ourselves. Yes, some are experiencing this with an outer person, but it's really an internal thing as well that we're experiencing. And so it's like really unifying with that with the masculine and the feminine aspects of ourselves to bring about this creative energy that shifts the ordinary into the extraordinary, right? To really tap into our own inner divine wisdom and to really tune into this beautiful process that we have going on of the blending of our energies, right? We talk about this all the time, like those who follow like the twin flame journey. Inner union precedes outer union. Outer, right? So it's really that process of tuning into your own heart as well. Like I'm just noticing the giant heart here. So really tuning into your own wisdom, tuning into your own energies, tuning into your own heart. You see how there's all of these faces behind her here? This is like the mass consciousness that we were talking about. So tune that out and tune into yourself. Tune into your own heart. Tune into your own truth. And then we have friendliness. Friendliness and abundance on the bottom of the deck. I love that. Right? And just be that loving in every situation, whether or not that love is necessarily being reflected to you. Just be that loving energy in the world. Be that beautiful celebrating energy. You notice they're dancing in the rain. And so it's like, that's what we're being guided to do right now. Like in some respects, it is raining, right? There's a lot raining down on us right now, but dance in that, celebrate that, own that, enjoy that. Show people how to shift that energy, right? Notice how in this card, it's like the trees are kind of like they're colorful, but they're not nearly this vibrant. It's like we want to move our life from this to this, and we're here to show people how to do that. And we do that through this energy of celebrating each moment of our existence, of celebrating the beauty in everyone and everything, even when, like we said, we don't necessarily see that reflected around us. I want to pull a couple Work Your Light cards as well. Clear. Yeah. So that final piece of that puzzle, that final piece of this aspect of our journey is that really learning how to trust ourselves, learning how to trust spirit, learning how to trust our journey, learning how to trust our instincts and what we know, even if very few people in our outer reality are mirroring that back and validating that for us. And then we have Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. So this is all about that movement, right? That movement energy has been coming through so strongly. Get out and move your body. Physically moving shifts your energy, right? So anytime, and notice it's the dancing in two of these cards. So Spirit really wants you to get out there and dance today. I feel it like as a literal thing, like literally dance, but also metaphorically. Dance with your life. You notice the moon, the big old moon underneath there? Dance under the light of the moon, right? Any way that you can, when you feel yourself getting sucked into this mass consciousness, this lower vibratory energy, right? Just get yourself moving. Remember all the tools that you have to shift your energy, whatever that is. Going out in nature, dancing, breath work, gratitude, finding gratitude, right? Meditation, clearing your energy, playing with your pets. For some people, animals bring you a lot of joy. Whatever it is, just constantly be remembering that you can shift your energy at any time, at any moment. And you can move back into the dance with life, right? And you can just allow that to flow through you. And then we have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So a lot of us are getting to the point where I think for a lot of people, it's like there's a little bit of the weight of this journey and feeling like it's so you have to go it alone. And many of us who are awakening, right? We're scattered throughout the world. We create a grid with our energy. And so we don't necessarily have a ton of our tribe all in one place together. But there are members of your tribe. None of us were meant to be completely alone. There's aspects of our awakening where we need to be alone. But then we are able to move in and attract in with our light, like-minded individuals. So there is support for people. And so call in your tribe, call in your soul family if you are feeling alone. because they are, but it's like, as you dance with life, that's how you call them in, is also what Spirit wants to tell you. As you continue to to take ownership of and shift your energy, as you begin to allow yourself to get into that flow with life and how it's wanting you to move, where it's wanting to take you, and you really engage in that energy of celebration, right? And the more you lift your vibration, the more powerfully you do attract your soul tribe. So just know that as well. And then we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. This is just a reminder for those who have begun to doubt. It is absolutely happening. There is so much that is shifting and so much that is changing, even if we can't see all of the outer evidence of that as yet. So just know that, believe that, trust that, right? And then we have Mintaka, yeah. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And so, yeah. This is about that. That's just confirming that energy, that there's a lot of us who are in that place of longing, wishing for that sense of belonging, knowing that this is not home, but at the same time, this is home right now. This is where we decided to land, and we are helping to create something beautiful here, right? And so really sink into this. Let this place feel like home. Allow it to feel like home. Know that for all intents and purposes at this time, this is our home. And so we want to be fully engaged in the process of being here. That's what dancing with life is, right? It's being fully incarnated. It's being fully present. It's being allowing the gratitude and the bliss of this of this experience to come in. Any final cards? And then we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? And under that, we have no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So this is just like, take that time out. So this is how you mother yourself. This is how you care for yourself today. Say no to things that don't feel good. Say no to things that you know are going to throw you even more out of harmony, right? Today's all about being in harmony with ourselves, with our own divine timing, with our surroundings. So if you are feeling sort of something that's kind of going to create more disharmony for you, just say no. It's okay to do that. It is absolutely okay to do that. Say no where you need to say no today. Say yes where you need to say yes. But part of this energy is like taking care of you first. And then, of course, on the bottom, we have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Right? And so this is that leap of faith. This is that leap of trust. Wherever this is happening, wherever we're being asked to take that trust fall today, that's what I'm being reminded of, you know, that I don't know if it's not necessarily a game, but that exercise where somebody stands behind you and you just let yourself fall, trusting that they're going to catch you. That's what Spirit is wanting you to do right now, it's the trust fall, right? Do you trust me to catch you? When you can fully trust in the universe, in yourself, in your experiences, in your own intuition, your own guidance, your own knowing of what truth is, of what your path is, that's when things finally really begin to open up, right? And so where are you being asked to take that leap? Where are you being asked? How is the universe attempting to work this exercise of the trust fall with you in your life? And are you willing to allow that? Are you willing to open up to that? Right? All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, hit that like button. Much appreciated. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how today is resonating for you. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. And definitely shoot me an email. My email's in the description box below if you want to work through any of these energies. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful Wednesday.